We're gonna talk about the playoffs, and then we're gonna talk about the MVP, and that's it. We're gonna talk about the awards, and that's it.
How's about? I'm gonna tell you what the fuck. Logic and Binary here. Haha. Sports talk with Cheeto Finger. T-Got. Binary Sports Talk. Here we go. Divisional round. Okay, so I'm gonna mellow it out. All right, we'll mellow it out. All right. We're gonna get to what we're gonna talk about. But first, we're gonna talk about everybody else. We're gonna talk about everybody else. We're gonna get them out the way.
You know.
And then we're gonna get to the important game. The one game, the only game that matters.
Yeah.
All right, ready? So, and now, man, you know what? It's really good. I think for the first time in a very long time,
yeah,
you truly have the top 8 teams where they belong. Am I wrong? Who's missing? Who's missing? Tell me who's missing and who needs to be replaced if these are not the 8 top teams in the NFL this year.
Man, I really thought the Chargers were gonna be in the top 8.
You know, top 8? No.
Yeah.
Maybe like week
I think
1,
they would have
2 or 3.
I think they would have beat the Chiefs if they had an opportunity to go.
Who is this guy?
I think they were beating the Chiefs.
Early on,
they did beat the Chiefs early on, and they beat them at their house.
But early on, there were 2 different teams. The Chiefs looked like the Jaguars, and not even, dude. They looked like Miami, the first 7 games.
Okay, but
right, but the Chargers looked like they were going to go undefeated.
Okay, and same thing you're saying. The second time they played, they went to overtime because their coach didn't decide to kick the field goal. With
all that said, you really think the Chargers belong up here?
Yeah.
With the season that they had, who are they replacing on that?
The Bengals. No, the Chiefs. They're replacing the Chiefs because they beat the Chiefs.
So you think that
if they would have kept...
If that would have happened...
Hold on. You would remove the Chiefs from the top 8. So you don't think the Chiefs are top 8?
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Exactly. I think for the first time in a long time, we have the top 8, the best 8 teams in the league this year are where they belong. Nobody got eliminated early. Nobody flopped out of the playoffs. That didn't need to flop out of the playoffs, except for
the Cowboys. Chargers. Don't belong here.
Except for the Chargers, they're not in the top 8.
Exactly, they don't belong in the top 10.
Nobody ever put them in the top 10.
They don't belong anywhere.
We beat them, dude. Let it go. Let it go. You've only experienced victory in that rivalry, dude. Just let it go. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's all right. It's all right. You know, back in the days, we experienced losses too.
Must be bad.
Very little. But anyways, so with that said, let's go ahead. Let's kick it off. Bengals Titans, man. Come on, give it to me.
Give me the Bengals all the way.
Really?
Yeah, they're gonna destroy the Titans. Come on.
Really?
Joe Burrow.
Over Henry?
Oh yeah. Over who?
Henry.
Come on. Henry, really? Off a foot injury? He's gonna come back and just destroy them? Doesn't work like that.
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think the Bengals have a better offense.
The thing is that the Titans were destroying with him, with and without him. They were destroying, and they got Brown back.
They've had Brown for a while,
and they've been killing it.
And the Bengals have been
Brown,
killing it.
as a matter of fact, Brown went off against the Niners in his first game back. And what did he do?
He destroyed us, but
put up over 30 fantasy points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the bench.
I had him on the bench. Did you have him in our league?
No.
I had him in our league, right?
No.
I had him on the IR.
Someone else had him. Someone that didn't really play.
I think I had him. I'm pretty sure I had him. I did have him on our league, yeah.
No. All right, besides that.
Anyways, so the Bengals, huh?
Yeah.
I like Burrow. Their
offense is so good.
I see whoever wins that game, it's a dead heat for me. I would take the Titans over the Bengals simply because they're at home. They're number 1 seed. Henry's back. Let me finish. Henry's back. Blah, 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 blah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a really close game. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a blowout the other way. To be honest, I like the Bengals. I really do like the Bengals, but I'll give it to Tennessee in this matchup, and we'll see what happens.
And then the other side.
Wait, so you took the Bengals, but blowout or close game?
Can I get a score?
It's gonna
score.
I didn't want to do score. I'm just gonna do blowout close game.
I think it's gonna be a blowout.
Blowout?
Yeah, it's either gonna be a blowout.
All right, fuck it. Give me a score.
I think it's either gonna be a blowout. How can I say this? I think it's gonna be a blowout either way. It's not gonna be a close game. I don't think so.
So whoever wins is gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, I think Bengals.
But you agree that that's really a toss up, right?
The Bengals are dropping 41.
Whoa.
And the Titans are only gonna get 17.
Whoa, nice, good load. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say about 24, 30-ish.
Tennessee. All right.
Yeah, 24. I'll say 31. 24-31. Put up by a touchdown there. All right. Rams Buccaneers. Brady or Stafford?
I got the Bucks. I got the Bucks. No trust in Matthew Stafford. Really, you're gonna put Matthew Stafford over Tom Brady?
Matthew Stafford
Over.
King Cooper. He's really upset. I scored Cup in our league and went off. If you guys obviously know, Cooper Cup went off. Led the league in receptions and touchdowns, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I had
some crazy number like that. But yeah, that was a steal. Jamar Chase was a steal. Too bad he only got you to third place. Cup got me to the champion. Oh, who won the league, by the way?
I don't know.
Will Bundy. So I mean the Rams are stacked, man.
I got that game being a close game though. I got that one being a
Bucks,
slug out.
You know the Rams took care of them last time, right?
Okay.
Doesn't
that's
matter?
Cool.
Doesn't matter.
It's regular season Brady.
Give me a score.
Bucks 31, Rams 28. Final kick.
Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. I have life has taught me to not bet against Brady, so I have the Bucks, and also close. I'll take the same score the opposite way. Rams lose in a horrible turnover, last minute field goal or touchdown wins the game. No, I'm sticking to high 20s, low 30s.
Yeah.
Yep. And Bucks by 2 or 3, something like that, somewhere around there. And I see, like I said, it's going to be something ridiculous. The Rams are going to play great. I don't see them doing anything. I don't see them losing the game. I don't see them losing the game. By losing the game, I mean, I don't see them Stafford throwing 3 interceptions or 4 fumbles or, you know what I mean? I don't see them.
The Rams are going to have to lead the majority of the game. And I think Brady's just going to
do Brady.
Paddington Brady.
He's just, Paddington?
It's a word.
Paddington.
Just stick with it.
I think what he's trying to say is
Paddington.
Patent. You know the word. I lost the word. You know what I mean?
Let's just continue.
Typical Brady, but it's typical Brady. Again, I'm gonna take Brady on that one.
Yeah.
And
you don't bet against Tom Brady.
Bills Chiefs.
I got this being the best game of the day.
Really?
Yeah, I got this. Not the day. The whole playoffs. 41-38. Give me the Bills. Come on.
41-38 Bills.
Yeah.
Ooh, also a close game, huh?
It's going to be a hard-fought game, but the Bills are going to get their revenge.
Where are they playing?
They're playing in Arrowhead, I'm pretty sure. I don't see that being an issue.
Are you sure they're playing in Arrowhead?
Yeah, they are.
No. Bengals at Cincinnati. So.
Well, the Bills beat the Chiefs earlier, and they're looking for revenge from last year when they defeated them in the championship. They're coming for blood.
Bills choke, get whooped by more than a touchdown. I'm going to go Chiefs by more than 10 points.
Mahomes over Josh Allen?
Yes.
Really?
I do.
The Bills have the best defense, like top 5 defense. What do the Chiefs have on defense? Nothing. I think that's going to be the factor. Mahomes is getting a pick every single game, it looks like.
You sound like everybody that was talking about the Cowboys last week. And what did they do?
No.
I have the Bills choking and the Chiefs taking off and looking a lot better than they are. I don't think the Chiefs are a good team, to be honest. I think they're going to get knocked out of the playoffs no matter what. I don't see them going to the Super Bowl. I think they're lucky that
Can
they're
see
playing
them.
the Bills.
I think the Bills are gonna thrash whoever they go against in the next round.
Oh yeah. If they get by
Bills
the
dropped 47
you know,
on Bill Belichick.
and I'm not okay. So I'm not knocking the Bills. I know they're a strong team. I just think that every team has. I don't know. Every team has their weakness, and I think the Bills just not gonna get through KFC.
They're not doing that 2 years in a row.
Y'all caught it. I said KFC. They're not gonna get through KFC. So I'm picking the Bills, and I'm sorry. I'm picking
the Bills.
I'm picking the Chiefs. In some kind of weird blowout. Not knocking the Bills. I just think they're gonna choke for whatever reason. One of these teams is gonna choke, and they're gonna choke really bad. And I think it's gonna be the Bills. That's the only reason why I'm picking them. No, not for any other reason than that. I just have a gut feeling that they're gonna choke or they're gonna do something silly, or it might be the other way around, and Kansas City ends up doing that something silly.
Too much confidence
getting
in
blown
Josh
out.
Allen.
Okay, so anyways, now that all the that was out the way,
The trash.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you go ahead and take this conversation right here. What are we doing?
Come on, Green Bay versus the Niners.
Green Bay versus San Francisco 49ers
Aaron
in
Rodgers.
Wisconsin.
Aaron Rodgers is 0-3.
Wait, Green Bay is in Wisconsin, right?
Aaron Rodgers is 0-3 against the Niners in the playoffs.
Irrelevant.
And he will find his way to choke again.
Okay, so you think that the Niners are going to win this game, but why? I want to know why. We obviously both believe that the Niners are going to win this game. Why? Because freaking Niner fans, it's how we roll. Okay? It's how we roll.
I think the pressure is going to get to Rodgers. I think Bosa, since he's coming back from his concussion protocol,
Man,
he is going to get there.
If we were playing, or if we were on around the horn right now, dude, I'd be clicking points on you right now. Go for it. Keep going. Keep going.
They're just going to get to him, and that getting to the quarterback leads to mistakes. And I know Rodgers doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He's going to make one against the Niners.
He makes a lot of mistakes when he's under pressure.
Exactly. Anyone does that.
But more than average. And so does Tom Brady.
Rodgers also had 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception in the last couple months.
He hasn't played the Niners in the last couple months.
It's true. And the Niners are having themselves a little underdog story.
They really are. They were out after that. And that whole division, that whole Saints holding a tiebreaker over the Niners is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened.
They're a higher seed in their division. So the Niners were third seed and the Saints were second seed. So the Saints
works
advanced.
like that.
That's how it works. But it really sucks because they don't take into context of your division. It's like the Cowboys. I mean, everybody, Cowboys. And look, I'm not trashing the Cowboys
No,
just because.
we are.
No. Let me finish. I'm not trashing. I will gladly trash the Cowboys any day of the week. But I'm not trashing them right now because they're the Cowboys. I'm simply trashing them because it's the truth. Okay? They are a good team, but everybody thought they were a great team, and they're not. You have 6 automatic wins. You're playing Philadelphia twice. You're playing Washington twice. You're playing the Giants twice. And they're just not very competitive. I'm sorry, and I understand Philly made it to the playoffs or whatever, but they're still not
6
very...
versus playoff teams.
Yeah.
They're terrible.
Wait, Philly?
Yeah, they're 0-6 versus playoff
Philly.
teams.
And then Dallas is...
terrible against other seeds, like other
2-4, I believe, with any team that's over 500, something like that.
With
Yeah,
playoff teams are 1-4.
1 and 5.
Wow.
Oh yeah, because they lost.
That's almost as bad as Philadelphia's.
Yeah, so within their division, they're killer, but it's an automatic 6 wins. Look at the Niners. The Niners have an automatic 2 losses. They're counteracted by an automatic 2 wins. Automatic 2 losses to the Seahawks, automatic 2 wins to the Rams. And then a toss-up for the Cardinals.
Which we lost this year.
But we faced the Cardinals when they were really, really strong. Yeah. We faced them when they were undefeated. And then
they had DeAndre, I'm pretty sure.
We played them twice while they were still undefeated. Am I correct?
Am
I correct? Okay.
And we lost by 7 with Trey Lance.
That's right. Now, getting back to this Green Bay game, so a lot of people are referencing the Week 3 game where, the Green Bay held the run game, the Niners run game to 63 yards or 60-some yards or whatever.
We still almost won that game.
Yeah, we should have won that game. But the 2 things that I'm going to take away from that game that were really, really, not necessarily impressive, but 2 things that I'm going to talk about right now. one thing is if you're banking on the run game being stopped by Green Bay, oh well, they did it in week 3. They did it in week 3 when our running back was Sermon. Right? We didn't have exactly. You didn't know. I don't know. So we didn't have Mostert. Mostert was out already. I think he went out week 1 or week 2.
Yeah, 2 carries and then he's out. ACL
Right? So Mostert was out. Mitchell wasn't established yet.
I don't think so.
And no, he wasn't. And they were running Hasty. I believe they were running Hasty and Sermon before they released Sermon. I think they got him back though. I'm not sure if they released him.
No, they started playing Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson Jr.
That was later though.
Yeah, Jeff Wilson Jr. They started playing him. Anyways, so you have Hasty, Wilson Jr., and Sermon and Mitchell, but Mitchell wasn't established yet, or he wasn't really running the way he is now.
He is.
So you basically, and then they're like, oh well, we held Debo. They held Debo.
That was back when Debo
that's you only have one attacking player. You don't have the support of the run because you don't have a running back. Okay, right now, Mitchell is as good as a running back as most of these guys. I mean, you've got Aaron Jones out there, so I can't even.
Aaron Jones wasn't the leading rusher for the Packers.
Yeah, Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan was.
So you have Jones and you have Dylan, and then you have Mixon out there. You also have Henry, of course. But Mitchell can run with any of them except for Henry. Henry's
on a different level.
Whole nother level. But that goes without saying. If so, don't knock me for that. But Mitchell can run with the best of them, and he's shown that. And for being a rookie, I mean it's impressive. It's
exciting to see.
It is. It is really exciting to see. I really wanted Mostert. Mostert's beast, like beyond. I mean that dude's something else. But
he's coming up to his.
Imagine if we had Mostert and Mitchell.
I don't think that would work out because I don't think they would start using Mitchell as they're using right now because Mostert.
Oh, well, I know the dynamics aren't there, but if you have both those weapons, like just imagine if Mostert decided to come back, like if he just was able to come back for this game, like my God, it would be deadly. But anyways,
our running game is amazing right now with just having that Debo attack.
Yeah, well, you have the Debo attack. They've put a Uke back there a couple times, and then again, Mitchell
Jennings is playing amazing.
Juwan Jennings missed a third down. Right? Man. So Juwan Jennings missed a third down right now. So Niners going into Lambeau. They're talking about the cold. Jimmy's from Chicago. I don't think he has an issue with the cold.
I think Mason Crosby's going to miss a kick.
Do you mind? Please.
I think Mason Crosby's not been accurate this year. He has missed a lot of them.
So you think he's going to have issues?
I think he's going to miss one that's going to cost him the game.
Robbie
Gould is perfect. Perfect in the playoffs. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. He doesn't miss. So I think that's going to say the same.
Got me spilling water on myself back here.
I think that's going to say the same. I think we're going to use Kyle in this game.
That's pretty bad, huh?
Second.
Woo!
Run out of time. Oh, wait, 30.
Yeah, man, dude, you're still there. So anyways, fortunately I got water all over me, but that's how we roll. We're going to make it happen. So Green Bay 49ers going into Lambeau. Let's talk about this Aaron Rodgers issue that he's had with his favorite team.
Wow.
It's the truth. I mean,
we should have Rodgers. Man.
I mean, you can't blame Green Bay for not making that trade, but you can't blame the 49ers for trying. Man, that would have been excellent.
We wouldn't have Lance, but...
Perfect storm scenario. Dude, beat Green Bay, pick up Rodgers next year. Boom.
I don't think it's that simple.
I think so. I honestly, well, I mean, the logistics behind it obviously aren't going to be that simple, but I don't think there's a better team out there.
Does Rodgers really want to come to San Francisco?
That's obviously we're going to say this and that, but his mentality is his own mentality. Who knows what he wants or what he doesn't want to do?
Maybe he wants to go play
Maybe he wants to go. Maybe he doesn't want to come back to California ever. Maybe he's tired of losing to the 49ers. And he's like, hell no, I'm not going to help them win. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't like the Niners anymore. You know what I mean? For all you know. But at the end of the day, that's not the point. The point that I'm trying to make is I don't think there's another team out there that is as complete as the 49ers are, with the exception of the quarterback spot.
I think a team that's really complete complete is the Bills. I think their defense is amazing. Wide receiver core is amazing. And their quarterback is
But do you think
out.
yeah, their quarterback's lights out. But do you think that the Bills team is stronger than the 49er team?
They don't have a running game.
I'm asking you, do you think the Bills team is stronger than the 49er team with the exception of the quarterback? Well, in this case, they're I'm sorry, well, yeah, with the exception of the quarterback.
The safeties on the 49ers really hold them back.
That is very true, but they do work different. But they're able to have more help
Rodgers is
back
a
there.
deep thrower, and every time he's gonna throw the ball deep that game, I'm gonna have a panic attack because I know Adams is down there, and we're gonna have a rookie guarding him. I think Thomas.
Oh, you're straying away from the question, man. I asked you a question. Do you think there's another NFL team that's stronger than the Niners, with the exception of the quarterback spot?
Well, maybe the Rams. Because they have superstars on superstars.
They do. They have a stacked amount of superstars, but for whatever reason, I just don't feel like they're a great team.
They just can't get it together.
There's something missing there.
The Cardinals mid-season were really good.
Kyler Murray's trash, man.
You think so?
Sorry, Kyler Murray, man. I don't mean to talk to him about
a complete team.
Like he's
I think the
quarterback.
Cowboys were a complete team, but they just terrible coach. They had everything they had needed. They just didn't have the coach.
And the Cowboys? You know, I don't know what their problem is, to be honest. I have no idea. I don't know what it is about the Cowboys, but they suck, man. I mean, like, literally, they got into this losing streak where they just can't win. It's like the Raiders, you know? The Cowboys won their Super Bowl, and now they can't do anything. They can't win a playoff game. Would they have 2 playoff wins in the past, 20 years or something like that?
Garoppolo now has more playoff wins than the Cowboys in the last 2 decades.
And then the Cowboys and the Raiders combined.
It's crazy.
The Cowboys and the Raiders combined, I think they have 2, maybe 3 wins. 3 playoff wins in the past 20-some-odd years. Some ridiculously low number.
Because I think the Raiders went to the Super Bowl in 2001. So, but we're not counting that since it's 20 years ago. So they didn't really have anything.
They haven't done much, and the few times that they've made it to the playoffs, they one and done. You know, I think Carr has 1 playoff victory.
I think they would have went deep, but Carr got hurt right before the playoffs.
Oh, that year, yeah, for sure. But oh well, you know, it doesn't matter. But I think Carr has 1 playoff win. Does he have
0.
a playoff win? No. Dak has 2.
No, Dak has 1. He beat a wild card team and faced Green Bay and got smacked.
Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Mason Crosby for the win.
And then Romo has 1 too, right?
I don't know.
I believe Romo only has 1 also. I mean, well, that's crazy though to think about this team, because the Cowboys were stacked, man. I mean, they are.
I mean, think of every position. They have the line, they have the wide receivers, they have the running backs, they have the defense.
Everything.
They just don't have it.
It's structured from top to bottom.
Something. There's a disconnect there.
And it seems like the Niners have it, and
no position players, right? But no, you know,
corners.
Look, the Niners have solid line, D&O. They've worked on it for years. I saw them draft, you know, first, second round draft picks, just pick a lineman, you know, both D&O linemen. And then you've got, you know, these secondary and third pick. Mitchell, well, they found him in like round 6 or something like that.
Actually, I take it back on the Cowboys being so complete. Their corners, I don't think Trevon Diggs is that good. He got exposed by Ayuk in that game. If Garoppolo was just a little bit more accurate, I think.
Oh, I don't. Hold on. Now, a lot of people are talking shit about the missed pass to Ayuk. I don't see it as that big of a deal. It was a small disconnect between him and Ayuk. Ayuk followed the route. It looked like Ayuk was following his route, but Jimmy saw open field and assumed Ayuk would see it too. So I think Jimmy.
That was a touchdown.
No, it wasn't a touchdown. He was covered. He was covered down the road, but it was wide open for whatever yardage in the air plus gap. So it was just a simple disconnect. I think Garoppolo saw open field and he assumed that Ayuk would see it and kind of cut diagonally versus cut straight across, and that was a disconnect. I don't blame Garoppolo for that pass, but missing that pass at that moment was devastating for the Niners.
Yeah, that would have sealed the game.
That would have sealed the game for the most part.
I knew as soon as
that
would have
continued the drive.
I knew as soon as he missed that pass,
There
it
was
was
gonna be drama.
Yeah, I was like, man.
Yeah.
Then he threw a
Yeah.
pick a couple like drives later, and I was
Man,
like,
that was
what are you
terrifying,
doing?
But the Cowboys were just giving the game away.
Trash.
Every time the Niners gave the game to the Cowboys,
Mike
Cowboys got it
McCarthy
back.
is
But
the worst.
That's last week, man. We're focusing on Green Bay right now. So Aaron Rodgers and this thing with the 49ers, man, do you think it's real or do you think it's just...
I think it's real. But
Why?
Once again, Rodgers doesn't have a defense. Doesn't really have a reliable defense to get him turnovers consistently.
Well, you know, I think the defense is decent. I think the Green Bay Packers have a very good defense, a decent defense. The problem is that the 49ers offense
If it clicks.
And it's unstoppable. You know, they get into this mode where they just can't be stopped. And that's what makes them so deadly. And I think that's why they're at where they're at. The Niners are not a great team. They have great players. They have great coach. Well, I take that back. The Niners are a great team. They have the players. They have the coaching. They
They're
have
not
everything.
the best team.
They're a great team. But the reason why they're in this position, the reason why they keep winning is, man, their coach, their defense, their structure. I think the Niners as an organization as a whole are the reason why they've been this successful.
And they have an identity they stick to.
And yes, and I believe, I love Jimmy, man. Jimmy G, man. I love Jimmy G. But he's not getting it done, man. He's just not getting it done.
I feel he's gonna miss a pass somewhere in that game
and break my heart. Yeah, I get it. But can you please pull up Jimmy G's professional NFL record? Because this man's a winner. This man is a winner. You see, and it sucks because Kyle Shanahan's coaching record looks horrible, or looks subpar at best. I think he's like at 500 or close to 500, one way or the other.
Mainly
Garoppolo, mainly because Garoppolo keeps getting hurt. Garoppolo's NFL record is ridiculous. I mean, it really is. And
should have beat the Chiefs.
In the playoffs, he's like 5-1, I believe, or something like that. 4-1.
Only lost to the Chiefs.
In the Super Bowl.
Which we should have won. But we stopped running the football for some
Just
reason.
Google Jimmy G.
No, I know.
He's searching up the team defense.
Yeah, but it wouldn't come up.
Jimmy G Wiki. Jimmy G Wiki.
His stats aren't great, though.
No, but...
He throws at least
There you
200
go.
yards every single game.
Up top, no?
But it's from the first to last.
Ran out of time.
My mom asked what time should I be going back. What time do I say?
In a bit. So, anyways, look, we can't find a statistic, but anyways, Garoppolo's a winner, man. He's got a ridiculous record in the NFL. He's definitely a winner.
33-14.
Yeah, there you go. 33-14.
That's insane.
33-14. That's his career. And you got to remember, he came into a Niner team that didn't win. That couldn't win.
They were pretty bad.
Anyways, with that said, Niners, how many points?
It's not going to be a high-scoring game. 24-21.
24-21?
Yeah.
I'm picking the Niners about... I'm going to give them 30 points, man. I'm giving the Niners 30 points. I don't know what Green Bay is going to do, but we'll see. I have this feeling that they're just going to go off on a score. Let's go Niners, man. That's what we're going to do here. So, once again, Logic and Binary Sports Talk, Cheeto Fingers, at LB Dexter, T got to the side, signing off.
Yeah, hey, we can smoke, we can chill, we can do it all. I got a car outside, no roof.